Hello, welcome back. I have visited my friend Marty, and now we are back in Stornoway. It's still the day that I sailed over. It was just a cup of tea and cake. She knows me so well. So now we are in Stornoway. Finally, you can probably see the rain has stopped. Still very wet. It's only just stopped, but a little bit of sun is peeking through, and that is good. This is quite a novelty. We're in Stornoway and they have things like roundabouts and traffic lights and stuff. There's the big co-op that we'll go to next week, and now hang a left here. This is the road to Tarbert and Harris. We're going to head south for a little bit, as far as Lurbost, and then we will go right, and we're eventually heading to Vivek or Mirvik and Kneep campsite, which I haven't been to, or I've never stayed there anyway. I only looked at it, glanced at it 6 years ago, 2009, when the photographer that was assigned to me by the magazine, Layla Angus, she showed me where it was, and I just thought, you know, I'm gonna spend this week getting to know the west coast of Lewis. I don't know it well enough. It's probably the part of the Outer Hebrides I know the least, or a lot of Lewis. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this week, pootling around on the motorbike, getting to know Lewis a little bit better, meeting people, hopefully meeting up with some people in my class at college, because obviously we don't see each other, we're all on the phone. So heading down to Lurbost right now. So that was Stornoway already, and that was probably the biggest town in the Outer Hebrides. From here on in, unless we come back to Stornoway, we won't see any more roundabouts or traffic lights for the next 2 weeks. Oh, lovely. I'll cut it there and come back to you when we're a little bit more out on the peat bogs. So, stay tuned! Here we are. This is Lurbost, where we're going to need to turn right. Now, I seem to remember it can be quite easy to miss this turning. This is also the turning you would take for the Callanish Stones. I imagine this is it. Yeah, Berneret and Uig. Here we go. Kind of need to either be studying a map or have a good sat nav or just know your way around, really. I guess the sign there, they had a real big storm here over the winter. Mari was telling me that they've had a garage just blow away, and I imagine some of the signs have blown away as well. That's life. And anyway, this is kind of your average road in Lewis. Two-way, nobody in front, nobody behind. Definitely no lorries today because it's Sunday and the Sabbath is strictly observed in Lewis, so you won't have any lorries, and even when it's not the Sabbath you'll still not have that many lorries coming past, because obviously there's only local lorries going around the islands. So in other words, I'm not getting bullied. There are no stupid overnight parking area. There was an overnight parking area there. I missed it. Oh. Oh, I need to go and investigate. Oh, I do. Oh, maybe later. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Oh, that's exciting. I've lost my thread now. Where was I? Driving in Lewis. Yeah. No stupid idiots in German prestige cars bullying you. And it is... Oh. I love driving in the Hebrides. It is such a pleasure. I love it. Well, I just love being in the Hebrides. I just love it. I am so happy. I can barely put it into words. Really happy. I just keep switching the camera back on. I just love it. That maybe people are thinking this is bleak. I just love it. And I also just thought I'd mention that the road surface is not smooth, but it's not really bad. It's not full of potholes. It's just a little bit lumpy, I guess, where obviously the substrate can't be that solid if it's built on peat. And here you can see it's been repaired. But the main reason I just thought I'd switch it back on is to comment that we're actually doing between 45 and 50 miles an hour, which is a jolly sight faster than we were doing on the mainland between Kintyre and Morvich. So again, I just want to keep saying that personally I find driving in the Outer Hebrides, towing a caravan, is actually massively easier than towing a caravan on those roads on the mainland, where you've got this constant battle with wide vehicles coming the other way at speed or being bullied by aggressive drivers. Here, this is just such a pleasure. It really is. I absolutely love it. Okay, enough waffling. Oh, we happened upon it, the B8011. Now, believe it or not, that turning was better signposted than the one off the main road, isn't it? Yeah, Timsgary and Björnerai. Not to be confused with the Berneray, that is the island north of North Uist. Lots of places sharing common names around here. Oh, car behind me. Okay. Off you go. And that's the thing as well. People here, they just get, you're welcome, they just get how to overtake. You don't have to grind to a halt. Oh dear. Okay, we've got about 15 odd miles to go yet. And I might be talking rubbish. No change there, I hear you cry. But I'm sure that when I last drove on this road, which was 6 years ago, it was single track. I might be wrong, I might be thinking of the road further along, but either side you keep seeing remnants of an... Oh, geese! You keep seeing remnants of an old, disused single track road. So I'm kind of wondering if, since I was here last, they've actually upgraded this road. It's actually quite new, as you can see, from single to two-way. Aha, so finally I wasn't going mad. Part of it is single track. We are quite a way now from Stornoway. I guess we've been motoring a good half hour. But even though this is a single track B road, look at what good condition it's in. It's really good. And look how often the passing places are. So I still reckon you would keep up a higher average speed on this road than you would on one of those nasty two narrow two-way roads on the mainland. Oh, I'm wittering. I sound like a stuck record, don't I? What on earth is this on the left-hand side? Is it a sheet or something, or a bag tied to a lamppost? Yeah. Hey ho, I think that was a sheet. Okay, so yeah, here you can see just how we're doing 45 miles an hour. Just how difficult and arduous it is to drive on a single track road in the Outer Hebrides. Oh, swoon. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Have I mentioned I love it? Because I do. I love it. Okay, I really need to switch that camera off now. You must be bored out of your minds. And bring you back when we get to Kneep. Oh, right, okay. So here we are, motorist, noticing that we're going uphill with a 4-ton rig. It's really easy for him to stop, so he has. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And you get a wave and the smile. Have I mentioned I love this place? Okay, right. Unless I find something more interesting to say, which is unlikely, because I'll just say the same thing over and over and over and over again till we get there. Until now we get to Kneep campsite, I will finish this one and then we'll start a new one at Kneep. So, thank you for watching and tune in again soon for the next exciting episode of ScotVlog.